shall we?
Yeah, we shall. Hello. Welcome back, everyone.
Well, hope everyone can see us with this weird weather we've been having. I know I've had some lights flickering and heard the rest of the crew had some internet outages, so yeah.
Not fun.
Not fun. So, cross your fingers as we try to get further in Spelljammers.
It's just like a gang sign now.
Oh, Wu-Tang Clang. Oh, okay. No, crossing fingers. While crossing your arms. Ooh, clever.
Yeah.
That's Wu-Tang.
Clever.
Really want I can just do that.
You'll summon them.
Brother Blood?
All right. Well, anyone want to recap for us? Or oh yeah, Jayla, you wanted inspiration, so
That's
no,
true.
Yeah.
She did.
Good. No, all good. Ryback died. I remember that.
Spoiler.
But how?
Yeah, but how?
That
for her
dude I
favorite
never
method.
trusted. He set it up.
Yeah, what was his name, by the way?
Micken.
Micken.
Yep. Picture's
treacherous
still in
Micken.
our chat here if you want to show that off, Josh. Yeah, it's
which
a
one
while
is
back.
Micken. One of these guys,
More
right?
about all of them.
Yeah, this guy. Micken the traitor.
Megan.
Megan?
Megan. Megan?
Megan?
I'm not gonna lie, I remember his name because I think of like Chicken McNuggets, and for some odd reason it gets me Micken every time.
Well, you did meet him in the lunchroom first, so.
That is true.
I don't know why McChicken doesn't do it, but Chicken McNuggets help.
Oh yeah, Micken Haverstance.
Well, his stance was wrong.
We lost
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
RJ
last
again.
birthday.
Again.
He'll be back.
In another form.
Hulu.
What's going on?
Hey.
He's gonna start cheesing me off.
So,
Things freeze up again for you?
Must have. I wasn't looking at it. Must have froze at some point.
Oh,
don't wheeze the
okay.
juice.
I was reading my new chef abilities.
Ooh.
Ah.
I can cook treats and special food.
Hell yeah.
Yep. So, well, you were on board the Tyrant ship to go to the Beholder planet of Hakatha to retrieve a mysterious meteorite. Winston Ryback, a petty officer back at the academy, came along as a bit of a supervisor alongside your group and several other cadets, including Micken Haverstance, Tricklet,
there we
the
go.
Thrycreen, and Fered, the Plasmoid. Yep. In the process, you managed to fight some clockwork horrors,
Micken.
surprisingly tough battle, and were able to save an auto-gnome named Whizpop, who unfortunately is going the Michael Bay Bumblebee route and can't really make words right now.
Happens.
Yeah. And suddenly there was a fire on board, and interestingly enough, Syra was not the cause.
What?
Unfortunately, unfortunately, the fire claimed Winston Ryback, and you guys had to fight off some magma mythites, which, even though, yeah, they burned a lot, they, surprisingly enough, Syra didn't like them that much.
They hurt.
Yeah,
They
that
were
happens
cool.
when
They were quite cool.
that
They were
happens when
so cool,
something
it
made
was
of
hot.
living magma tries to hug you. It hurts.
Yeah, typically.
Yeah. It's fine.
Oh yeah, after some suspicion and a brief interrogation, Micken admitted that he was convinced that this was going to be part of a training exercise to set a small fire. He didn't expect it to go this out of control. And that he was apparently encouraged to do it by a Githyanki woman with a strange tattoo on her hand, similar to the one that's symbol that sabotaged the training simulator long ago.
Mhm.
So, yep, you've
Hmm.
currently sequestered Micken away into a bit of a makeshift prison cell while you wait for Bosun Tarto to come to you with her Hammerhead ship to relieve Micken and hopefully help you get along the way with the rest of your mission.
Toto.
Tarto.
Toto.
Ooh.
I call her Toto.
Oh,
I call
and-
RJ Don.
well, okay.
He didn't
Like
like
it
that.
interesting.
Hmm.
I made fun of his lady love. I'm sorry.
He called her Toto. He's like, nope, I'm
Let's
out.
do it.
I don't know what's happening.
Chaos ensues.
Just keeps freezing then?
It doesn't even freeze. It just closes right out.
Oh, okay.
I was
Well,
in the middle of trying to compliment my lady Tarto. And it closed.
wow.
Like, oh man, he's mad. We call her Toto.
Is there a new no PDA on Discord? The guideline that we missed?
Yeah, you're getting banned.
Maybe. Don't you dare.
Yep,
Boy.
so
Baghead was wondering if that was a Joe Dirt mullet.
It might be, actually. It came with a hat that says, I love boobies.
Sounds like a
Hmm.
Joe
It
Dirt
could
mullet.
be.
That sounds like
it
ooh,
does, but I also don't see that being an uncommon statement. Especially involving mullets.
Mullet.
Yeah.
Maybe if it had said life's a garden, dig it, it would definitely have been Joe Dirt.
New to make
Dear
good.
Tay.
Oh yeah, right, Dirty.
Your day.
So yeah,
Yep.
we're currently cruising towards Chicago.
Kappa.
Well, you were told to hang back while Tarto and company come to take Micken off your hands. So,
Oh, yeah.
yep, you've been hanging back in the tyrant ship, and well, after a few days, luckily a hammerhead ship comes into sight. When you recognize the flighty foundling on board, you're greeted by Bosun Tarto as well as Sirth Abazin. Want me to toss up the pictures for them again, or?
Sure, if you have them on hand.
Well, I have them somewhere. I just got to find them again.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure my
Sure.
Discord's about to crash again. I don't know what the heck's
Oh.
going on.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
no.
Incredibly frustrating.
Oh, they're back in March 22nd.
well, I re-uploaded them.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, Bosun Tarto and your magic instructor, spell jamming instructor, Sirth Ebazin.
Lady.
Well, they have some guards take Micken off your hands, who this whole time has been rather sad and withdrawn. He's clearly feeling guilty after what happened. You know, this whole thing went way out of proportion of anything he was expecting, and you can see him just barely holding it together when they start parting out what's left of Winston Ryback as well. Tastefully covered by Ulu earlier to, give him some respect in death. So,
Mhm.
Good job, Olu.
Ryback. Shall cook on in your honor.
so quite a few people needed to carry him, but he's a gift or Jiff, right?
Yeah, he's a
Jiff.
good boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Easy
You
there.
guys agreed on Jiff.
You almost got it.
Well, rest of your fellow cadets, Cricklet and Fred, are escorted as well off the ship, and Whizpop, the auto gnome you saved, decides to go with. Looks like he'd rather not stay on this ship any longer after,
Oh,
well, we
there he
lost
goes.
Ulu.
After we lost Ulu.
Just not the same.
It's so quiet without him.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we can do this without Ulu.
You
I
like
don't want to do it without Ulu.
I don't know.
There.
I'm not sure what is causing it. It's not even crashing. It's just closing.
Have you tried closing the program and reopening it again?
I can. 1 sec.
I would try that real quick.
Turn it
Might
off
as
and back
well.
on again.
Yep. The It Crowd is here to help you.
That's right.
And throw some salt over your right shoulder, and What else? Count
Maybe-
backwards and drink a glass of warm water.
Maybe just surround your laptop in salt. Go the supernatural route. Maybe it's possessed.
Wouldn't that be some shit? Have you actually heard like spirits screaming and stuff from the laptop or whatever?
Got a demonic virus. Need to purify it.
Well, as long as you don't decide to take a shotgun full of rock salt to your computer, I think that'd be good.
Yeah, no. Oh,
That or setting it on fire.
next time you cook bacon, look what I got for you.
Bacon. Yay!
Oh, wow. That bad?
I hurt
Yeah.
myself.
Apparently, you got to use the long tongs. That's the
I
secret.
did. That was the sad part.
You should only
I
get
was
one
that
eye
far away.
blister per bacon.
I'm just gonna put it in the oven from now on.
Oh,
The glasses, they do nothing.
Thing.
Well, he's back again. Let's hope it's longer.
Can I pose
Yeah,
again?
may the
That's what
Discord
she said.
gods bless me.
I don't know. They're not very merciful gods from what we've understood.
Yeah, they're very finicky.
requires a level 3
Alright.
spell slot.
Even my Discord took 20 seconds to start up when we started before you got here.
I'm
It wasn't
trying
happening at first,
to check for updates or anything like that, and it's not showing me anything.
but normally I'll tell you off the rip.
All right. Well, with that, the flighty foundling returns to Toral with the other cadets as well as the unknown Wizpop. But your destiny lies elsewhere. You must remain aboard the
course.
tyrant ship, but you won't be traveling to Hakatha by yourselves. Since Cirith Ebazine and Bozan Tarto have taken command of the mission and brought more supplies with them to boot. Tarto gives a bit of a grimace and gnaws on her cigar. She assigns you to some tasks to keep busy, while Cirith takes control of the tyrant ship newly installed spelljamming helm that you put on the command deck. The trek to Hakatha takes you many days, and the planet's description doesn't do it justice. It's a watery disk thousands of miles wide, the towering mountain called the Spindle at its center. Hang on. Got a picture here of that somewhere. Right in my folder named Behold Hakatha.
Fitting.
It's
Ooh.
beautiful.
That is pretty
Reminds you
cool.
of a very specific series that they live on a Discworld.
Oh, yeah. Wonder what that was called.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I can
moving
only
on.
imagine.
At least there's no giant turtles.
True.
That would just make this weird.
That's the tip of the iceberg right there. Turtles.
Cirith maneuvers the tyrant ship so that it hovers a few feet above the surface of the water at the spindle's edge. Bozan Tardo flicks away the stub of her smoldering cigar as she orders you to unfurl a rope ladder. Here's the deal, see? You have one sending stone, and I have the other. When you find a meteorite, contact me and let me know, and await further instructions. She then tosses you a satchel. This here is a bag of hold. You can use it to contain the meteorite. Impact site is nearby. If a meteorite is out there, search the nearby caves. Cirith and I will stay here and guard the ship. This is your mission, after all. No, there's a quick picture of a happy little bag of holding.
No.
That's
Ooh.
amazing. I want that bag now.
Stylish.
I want to make that bag. Talk to your mom, Josh. Randy, can you make
Alright.
this, please?
So, who takes the stone in the bag of
Commission.
holding?
I'll take the bag.
Dylan.
Before we take off, I'm going to pull out a let's see, what was that called? Gunpowder chowder muffin that I baked during the night, knowing in preparation for Tonto arriving. And I walk over bashfully to her and well,
I'll, let's see, that's roll a d20 and add your proficiency.
You know what? Before he does that, I'll even give him some bardic inspiration as well. I'm gonna take my loot and I'll just play in the background. So
Oh, I'm
Natural
asking him
20.
roll to see how well he baked. Oh,
Oh.
natural 20?
natural 20.
Really?
Okay. Wow. Yeah, this gunpowder chowder muffin is just a glorious sight to behold. It's no wonder no one has devoured it yet. It's like nothing that's ever been conceived of in the pastry world.
I walk up bashfully. I kind of have it like behind my back. So, being that this might be the last time we ever see each other, I spent all night baking this for you, my lady. And I bring it out and I present it to her with both hands.
She gives it a look and kind of eyes you a little oddly, but does take it. And, well, not much for the pessimism, but I appreciate the gesture. I hope to see you back.
Don't eat it all in one sitting. It's pretty heavy. It's heavy. Now can I was there a rope hanging over the side?
You had a rope bridge. Yep.
Oh.
Or rope ladder, sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to the rope ladder and grab onto the one side and turn around and give her a wink and the 2-finger salute as I jump over the side.
I'll make an acrobatics roll just to see how well you land.
Acrobat, there we go. 23.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Congrats to impress.
Oh yeah,
Obviously,
for
my bar of
sure.
inspiration, you didn't even need me.
Man, you got some riz.
Yep, you just leap over the edge and, well, I've made the comparison before to Fat Bastard Austin Powers with the wire team and you doing it without wires, and yeah, just more of that, except this also has a little bit of Jack Sparrow finesse mixed into the mix. As yeah, it's just a thing of beauty, the way you just flip, slide, and land with barely a hitch in your step. It's just one fluid motion by this
My
several
Atlanta.
pound hippo, man. Ooh. Yep, this is why
Alright.
we can't do this without Ulu. Come on. Wow.
I'm afraid to turn my camera on and crash Discord. I don't even want to touch Discord.
Well, you rolled a nat 20 making the gunpowder chili muffin. I think
That's true.
you could try it. I think you can do it. Believe in you, Ulu.
All right.
Out of there.
At least if it crashes now, we can assume it's the camera.
Yeah,
somehow.
we'll know
Yeah.
what it is at
Yeah,
this
it's
point.
camera.
Yep, so you're now set foot on Hakatha. It's a large disc-shaped water world with that single large mountain called the Spindle jutting from its center. So you're kind of at the edge of the spindle, a bit of a beach-like area. The
Water.
water disc is just miles away. You can barely see the end of it. Shores are rather dimly lit. The distant sun doesn't provide a lot of warmth or illumination. There's a lot of rocky ground worn smooth by eons of gentle waves along this water's edge. You could see numerous caves within the spindle's base.
Who has the talking stone thing?
Ascending stone.
Yeah, that thing. Somebody took
I-
it, right?
Yeah, I had with the bag.
Okay, good.
I climbed. What do I see as I'm climbing down? Is it water that I'm climbing down into, or are we climbing onto the spindle?
Onto the shore of the spindle. You know,
Okay.
it's a mountain with a bit of a shore alongside, so you're on ground at least.
I'm gonna go over and splash some of the water up onto my skin, my dry hippo skin. I haven't moistened in a while.
Moisture
Okay.
is important.
There. You're now a glistening hippo man. Yep, so gotta search for that mysterious meteorite.
I'm gonna roll an investigation. 19.
All right, yep. In the dim light of the distant sun, you see a blemish on the face of the spindle where something must have struck it at great speed, just shattering the rock and leaving a huge indentation. Whatever struck the mountainside tumbled down the shore, leaving a furrow of melted rock. However, as you make your way to that furrow, you don't see any sign of this meteorite.
All right. Well, I'll take my sending stone and report back what we've seen so far.
All right. So no progress is what you're saying.
Yes. We can confirm where it hit. We cannot confirm where it's gone. It is not where it should have landed after the impact.
Well, I'm glad you're such a crack shot team.
Did you hear
I
that?
don't.
I think she's giving you praise, Zulu.
She complimented us. Ooh. I don't know what to do
We
with that
are
information.
quite good. I'll give her that. Yes, indeed. All right, let's carry on then.
We just follow the melted path up.
I'll
Well,
bend down and I'm gonna pick up some sand and just sprinkle it down. There's a meteorite around here somewhere.
Well, I'll
I would
make a
hope so.
survival check.
I think I
All
might.
of us are.
I'm good at that.
Well, he's already kind of in the process of it, so.
You've also got a D6 if you need it. You still have Bardic Inspiration, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that. Here we go. 16 total.
All right. Let's see. Well, you look along the furrow and you're starting to notice that there's some tracks actually here. Presumably something might have taken the meteorite. Definitely something big going by the size of these tracks and the fact that, there's no like drag mark of this meteorite. So something just plain picked it up and took it with them.
I think our meteorite might have grown legs and take off down the beach.
You see footprints?
I do. Big footprints, meteorite-sized
Yep.
footprints.
And you can see they lead into the spindle into one of the particular caves. And as you look a little closer at these tracks, you're quite certain these belong to a large giant of some sort, possibly an ogre.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
Should we follow it
Yeah. Well,
cautiously?
yeah. I can't. I'm not. I'm gonna hang back. I don't have bad stealth. Terrible stealth, actually. I continue investigating back here.
Roll for stealth. 17.
Okay.
I'll help you out,
You
Captain.
carefully steal your way into the cavern that you found. Ooh, hang on. As you enter, you see a 15-foot wide passage that opens into a large, rough chamber with a sunken floor. There's a misshapen, vaguely oblong lump of metallic stone that sits in the middle of the chamber. And you can just see some light streaming out from a hole in this lump that gives off a light green sheen of some sort. And hovering around this meteorite are various strange creatures. You can't quite make out yet just what they are, but they're just kind of circling around it, hovering in the air.
Stick to the shadows and approach closer to see what they are.
All right. Let's see.
Ruh-roh.
That was a 6.
You have bardic inspiration, right?
No.
You have inspiration?
Oh goodness,
Oh boy.
that one's it's animated. It's extra dangerous.
Oh my god.
Ooh, it's cute.
Well, yep. As you get a little bit closer, you're still quite stealthy, but luckily there's just enough light coming off this meteorite that you're able to see that hovering near it are two identical creatures, each one a slimy green orb with a large central eye and 4 writhing eye stalks. And gathering around them are a half dozen smaller creatures of similar size and shape, each no bigger than a grapefruit.
They're just floating there. They don't notice me.
No, they haven't noticed you. They're all just kind of more focused on this meteorite, it looks like.
Okay.
Anyone else decide to follow him, or are you all just hanging outside the cave?
Noticing the rock that David was using, I'm gonna kneel down and scoop up the nearest rock. Lorf, do you read me? Lorf, come in. Do you read me?
That's not how it works.
Guys, I think we got a problem. They're
Boy.
getting random hand signals
Okay, so from the map right now, Blorf is not. Is he actually in the cave, and we're not in the cave? So his location there
Oh,
is
right.
where
Yep.
he is.
Sorry. Yep. I guess I should move you guys around.
Yep. Let's show the map.
I think Blorf's in danger.
I'm gonna try to. All right, I'm gonna try to see if I can be of somewhat of a help, and I'm gonna roll stealth to see if I can walk up and sneakily get by Blorf and see what's going on. 17.
Okay. Yep. You're plenty stealthy.
Okay, so I'm gonna get by Blorf.
It just shoved me out of the way.
I'm gonna be like, Blorf, what's going on? What do you see? What's happening?
There's a lot of danger up ahead. Strange floating creatures above this meteorite.
Something to be concerned about.
Maybe we should get the captain. He's an excellent hunter.
All right, let's go back to the rest of the group and see if we can try to figure a way to do this delicately. So with that, I'm gonna stealthily leave the cave and go back to the rest of the group.
Yeah, I rolled on nat 20 to stealth out.
Dang.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah, you're very stealthy.
14.
Okay, hang on. Oh, actually, all of a sudden,
I'm gonna use
an-
inspiration to roll again.
All of a sudden, inspiration.
I'm gonna have to do that, but haha, 23.
Yeah.
Oh. One of the bigger green creatures briefly glances in your direction, but then just as you freeze, like, oh shit, it just pans past you and didn't quite catch you.
Freeze frame.
Must have been the wind.
Well, interestingly enough, you don't. Well, you're not even out in there yet. But yeah, interestingly enough, you don't even hear the creature call out anything like that. It just kind of seems to pan and then goes back to glaring at the other creature. So there's not even words being communicated by these things. Strangely enough.
Hmm.
All right, so we go back to the rest of the party. All right, now,
Okie doke.
here's the thing. Me and Blorf here have noticed that there are objects around this meteor currently in the center of the cave, and two of them seem to be very orbish with kind of tendrils and eyes. I would guess that they are not anything good we need to mess with. The important thing is we have found the meteor, but it's getting a hold of the meteor with these creatures around it. That's the problem.
Without damaging it, right?
Indeed.
Well, everyone either roll history or arcana. Maybe see if you can recall what these creatures might be based on the description.
Both of those checks are equally bad.
Yeah.
I have a +4 and I still rolled a 10.
Ooh,
13.
Dirty 20.
11.
All right. Well, Blorf, you're quite certain that these large creatures are spectators, which, are vaguely like offshoots of beholders, but not quite, since they're usually more like guardian creatures. So, yeah, they're not exactly harmless, but they're at least less of a threat than a beholder would typically be.
It's not saying much.
Well, yeah, they still have their eye stalks that shoot rays and things like that. And the little creatures are, best you can tell, gazers, which are an even lesser form of beholder, which is more like a rat version of a beholder, basically. They still also have eye rays, but they're like not exactly dangerous unless they're in a large group and think they have the advantage. So, good news, bad news. Not a beholder, but like a beholder.
Great.
So-
Yes. Couple of spectators and whatever those other orbs are.
But interestingly enough, you still aren't quite sure what might have carried the meteorite.
Hmm.
True.
Since, again, these creatures don't have feet. So, who left the footprints?
Well, the meteor.
Meteor, yeah.
It's alive!
Hmm.
So does anyone have a plan possibly that might work? I have a couple of songs I could sing that could either put them to sleep or make them move, but other than that, there's not a whole lot I can do.
Well, perhaps we can lay a stealthily planned trap back here. I can get their attention and draw them back through the cavern here for the trap to be sprung.
Huh.
That way we don't damage the meteorite and
Indeed.
disappoint Tarto.
Definitely don't want to
I-
disappoint Tart.
Do not want to disappoint Tarto.
I could whisper sweet nothings in their ear and make them move to a designated location if possible.
That plan sounds better, actually.
My
I have
only
flaming sphere.
I
But
could see
cast
why you
fireball
jumped to
delivery.
that.
That plan sounds awesome.
But we have to keep the meteorite intact.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Well,
Hmm.
mine's just, a little 5-foot sphere thing, and yeah.
Oh,
If
I
I
know
can
what it
cast
is.
it over here, and then you can make them walk into it, near it.
Doesn't work that way for me. I can't make them go into immediate danger.
Well, I think the sphere works that they just have to be within 5 feet of it, so you don't have to get them in the fire, but next to it.
Doesn't matter.
Ah, I was hoping that wouldn't work.
The creatures that
Would
move
work.
into an obviously dangerous ground, such as a fire or a pit.
Yeah, but they're
A
not
giant
on the
flaming
fire.
sphere.
Yeah, they're not gonna be like, "Hey, let's just walk towards that thing."
Lead them
Yeah,
with your
that's fair.
your sweet nothings whispers, and then she springs the fire.
That is true. I can get them there, and then you can do it.
Yeah, put it behind them and trap them in there. No escape.
No mercy.
The only
No
problem
mercy.
is I can only do that to one creature. I can't do it to everyone.
Oh, there's a problem.
Hmm.
I can do it multiple times, but we have to really make sure I don't get discovered while I'm trying to get these guys to move. It is psychic, so they wouldn't be able to tell I was there.
This is tough.
Or I can cast minor illusion and get their attention.
Hmm.
That could work.
Hmm.
All I have is snare, hunter's mark. Oh, I do have mage hand. At will.
Try to recall if you know anything about spectators, like if they hate something in particular. I rolled a 6 for history.
Well, you did have a good 20 before, so well, typically spectators are guardians of treasure summoned for that specific purpose. So it's possible that they could be guarding the meteorite. They also tend to be telepathic.
Hmm.
And they tend to have an intense hatred of other spectators. So it's a little interesting that these two are just glaring at each other from what you recall, rather than fighting.
Maybe
A little odd.
We introduce another spectator into the
What's your-
mix.
What's your distance for that sphere? Or do you have any like AoE attacks there?
My range is 60 feet for the sphere. I don't think I have any AoEs. Not looking good, no.
maybe David can turn one spectator against the other spectator. Now that we
I-
know that they hate one another.
Civil
I
War.
actually- Ooh,
I like
start a fight
that.
between them.
Yeah. Using your
Yeah.
clever wordplay.
Hmm.
Could try that. I also could create another spectator, like an illusion of one, and put it by them so they chase it.
That is true.
I'm thinking of if we can put them. I don't want to bet a game. Probably not so bad. Move them to an area where we can bottleneck them, if we were to see. and then just bombard them with area of effect spells in
Make
a large
their
area.
make their numbers count for
Here.
naught.
Hmm. Take my pencil. All right, here's the play-by-play, guys. Now,
And
we
you
wanna
come
get
in
you
here.
through here.
Here's the target.
Here's here.
Exactly it. But I don't want it there. I want it over here. Yeah. There. That's where I want them. Around this area.
To the south there.
Yeah. I can move them so many
Over
feet
here?
with the whispers, and I
Wait,
figure if I
where?
put something there, right here. Yeah.
Oh, there.
Maybe, even in there, just to the point where like we can like keep them in an area where they have to walk through the blades. I can put down my my blades at second level, which is going to do quite a bit of damage. And if we can bottleneck them there, then we can literally just like as they're coming at us or whatever, we can just take them all out one by one.
What's the
Yeah.
range on your illusion spell?
Oh, I got a lot of distance on that.
So that's quite a ways off from where we're at.
Well,
5,
as you're
10,
busy
15,
talking, all of a
20,
sudden you start
25.
hearing yammering coming through the tunnel. Something's
Yeah.
starting to come down the tunnel.
You know what? That works just as well. Like I said, bottleneck them.
I'm gonna lean up against this wall.
Yeah.
A stealth hunter. My bow drawn.
I'm gonna do stealth as well and get ready to start laying the smackdown.
So you're all trying to stealth?
Yeah. I stealth with the nat 20.
Oh yeah.
22.
Okay.
Uh,
It's a 19 with disadvantage.
Wow.
yeah,
Wow,
17.
nice.
Nice.
Okay, wow. You're some stealthy people, all right. Let's see.
We're like cats. We just hear
Okay.
noise. It's like
Yep. So, well, what looks to be two gazers come out of start peeking around the tunnel and just seem to be kind of muttering random things to each other. Nothing really clear, just almost like bits and pieces of conversation that they might have picked up. Yeah, Tuesday, Blumlock, hot dog.
I like
And
their
yet they
language.
have not noticed at all that you two are here.
all right. Well, I look over at Ulu as a captain, and I like kind of like nod. Should we take him now? And like hand gestures of like.
Yep.
All right.
Is this
well,
your hand
with that,
gesture?
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on one of them.
I will cast longbow.
Okay, and what was the saving throw for Sacred Flame?
Dexterity 10.
Saves.
Oh.
Oh. Longbow hits.
I'll take the one on the right. You said it hits?
Yep.
All right.
I didn't.
The longbow yikes. Minimum damage, so there's 5. My fly beans are going to deal an additional 1. So all minimum damage so far. That's it. We'll leave it at that. 6 damage total.
Oh, yep. One on the right takes an arrow to the heads.
Anyone else jumping in?
Yeah, I stealth up to the one next to David, and I unleash a flurry of blows upon him. Try to silence
You're
him.
gonna break his neck. You just grab him and spin him around in a circle.
He doesn't really have a neck.
No, they do not.
23 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
So 4 damage initially, and then we'll do the flurry of blows. 19 to hit on that one.
Yep.
And 22 to hit for the second one. That'll be 5 plus 11 damage total on the flurry blows.
Okay, well, with that
And
merciless barrage, you pop this thing like a beach ball.
like a zit.
Just,
Ugh.
there's just, yeah, all sorts of Aigu and insides splattering around, and the remaining gazer just squeals. Anyone
Oh,
else wanna
dang, Lorf.
God, shut him
jump
up.
onto the murder train?
Indeed.
I want to try Eldritch Blast. I want to try my new one.
Fair enough.
Uh-oh.
Oh, 6.
Oh.
It goes wide, and yeah,
Into the next room and
Just not
Alerts them
on
all.
fire.
it's the meteorite.
Hmm.
all right. Well, with that, the gazer bucks the hell out.
Attack of opportunity?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
suppose, yeah. Yeah, you're both right near it, so
Yeah.
How far does it get before I can shoot another arrow at it?
18 to hit.
that hits.
5 damage.
Okay. David,
Use my rapier. 18 to hit.
Nice.
that hits.
5 damage.
Okay. Tries to slip away from you guys, but a nasty blow from Blorf and a stab from David, and yeah, this thing is listing along a little less rapidly, but still desperately trying to get away from what's clearly not in its favor right now, this fight.
Finish him, Captain.
Okay. How far does it get before I can shoot at it?
This far on the map, 30 feet away.
All right.
So 35 maybe from you.
And then knock another arrow. 25.
That hits.
That's a little better.
Who can I move?
10 plus 4, so
Well-
14. Lorf,
Oh.
take notes.
Yeah, you strike this thing and slam it against the cave wall where it pops, much like the one that Blorf killed.
Oof.
You guys are being very merciless to some random floating beach balls.
Nicely done, Captain. I would expect no less of
We
you.
don't want to be exposed.
That one almost got away. You never let them get away because they always bring their friends.
That is true.
How many are left in there, guys?
We don't know until we go in there.
I believe I saw, try to recall, 8. Now there's 2 less.
That would make 6 Blorf, but good job.
Blorf's not very smart.
Okay, I think we have a plan of attack. We just have to draw them into a specific area, and then I'm seeing stuff move.
All of a sudden you hear a voice in your minds. Who goes there? I saw one of our pets die. What is going on out here? Outsiders?
Looking like
No, we're insiders.
Make a perception roll.
Uh-oh. Hey. 18 minus 1, 17.
This is confusing.
Come on over here and check this out.
I'm gonna roll persuasion. On
It's really cool. I bet you'd
Come
like it.
on.
I think I'm luring
My-
him in.
You and definitely you are. I would be intrigued too. But let me try to help with that. I'm gonna roll persuasion. But I'm gonna say, we're from a star fleet.
Shit.
We've come in search of the meteorite. We mean no harm. We only wish to investigate it. 28 for persuasion.
Okay. Well, I'll roll, but I really doubt I'll get higher than that. Yep. Okay. Truly, you come to inspect the meteorite?
Yes, indeed.
This could be fortuitous. I am Spectator Grelob. My companion out there is Spectator Orlob. Each of us claims the right to guard this strange meteorite, but only one of us may do so. Perhaps
Well-
you may mediate our dispute.
Oh, why, yes, indeed. I believe I can mediate this dispute. Being of the
Excellent.
Starfleet,
Follow
I
me
am
to
in a position to do
Grelob.
so. I'm gonna look at everyone back. I'm gonna first off, I'm handing the sending stone to Ulu. If I don't make it
Okay.
out, there's some things I may need you to do. Okay.
I will delete your browser history. Don't you worry about it.
I appreciate that. I breathe and I go in after him. If he'll let me actually grab it.
Oh.
There it goes.
Oh, yep. All right. Well, as you make your way into the cavern, you now see up on the ledge, just slightly
Jesus.
overlooking this chamber. Hang on, where's the description for that? Ah, there. Yep, and sitting on a 5-foot-high shelf overlooking the chamber is a massive yellow-skinned ogre with 3 eyes. The ogre yawns and blinks slowly, appearing rather tired.
Grelob and Orlob, I dare say, is that the creature that brought this meteorite into this cave?
Oh, you hear shouting in your head again. Yes, indeed, it brought this treasure here. Thankfully, it seems largely uninterested in it, and we have now been debating over who has the right to guard this mighty treasure. Are you not going to introduce me, Grelob? Oh, forgive me. This is my companion Orlob. Hello.
I like these guys.
Greetings, outsider.
Yes. Hello. My name is David. I am actually from a Starfleet Academy, where we indeed may be able to determine who should be able to guard this meteorite.
Excellent.
Now, in order to guard an object, you need to be cunning and strong. I would say that creature, that ogre over there, may be a good chance for you to test your mettle to see just who is worthy of guarding this miraculous meteorite.
You
Perhaps
trying to
in
roll
combat. Do you want me to roll persuasion on this?
persuasion or deception? Your choice.
Let's see. You know, I'll roll persuasion because I'm also have expertise in it.
Ooh, dang, expertise.
13 and then 13.
Nice.
Orlob and Grelob eye each other. What he speaks makes sense. Yes, indeed. Truly, I would be a more worthy guardian of this treasure if I defeat the ogre. What? You dare defeat the ogre before me? Ha! You think nothing. Oh, well, I shall show you. No, I shall show you. Behold, outsider. No, behold me, outsider. All the remaining gazers just kind of look to the other end of the room, not looking too interested in being close to that mess. Muttering
Well,
random things.
why they do
Okay.
that, I'm going to take the bag. I'm going to poof the meteorite into the bag. And then I'm going to cast Starlight Step, which allows me to move very quickly. 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right? And I'm going to cast it again for another 30 feet. Where are we at? Blah, 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 blah. I gotta put my... Okay, so Starlight Step.
Like right there.
Oh, there is a ruler function to use on here too, if you want to use that. Yep. Well, after your first starlight step, you do hear roaring from the ogre as well as Grelob and Orlob still in your head of, oh, behold, outsider, no, behold this outsider. And you hear rays firing and things smashing just right before you starlight step just slightly further out of their range. There is a slight rumbling now coming from the
Yeah.
campus.
I believe it.
Did the rest of us hear any of that in our heads, or was that just David?
You could hear the rumbling
You
of
hear
the
the
cave
rumbling.
as David is starlight stepping his way out.
Oh yeah, I'm bolting out of the cave now. I'm like, I have it. Let's get the hell out of here.
What
Yeah, I'm
did you
gonna follow
do?
Don't worry about it. I'll talk to you later. Let's go. We do have time. No time. Must hurry. Let's go. For all of you fools.
Probably.
All right, yep. So you start making your way back to the tyrant ship.
Oh, I'm hauling
Everyone
ass.
make a quick perception roll.
Did everyone make a perception roll?
Yeah, just everyone make a quick perception roll.
Okie dokie.
At 20.
Dirty
I'm
20.
high on alert. I'm hauling ass right now.
9.
14.
Well, as you're looking back to the tyrant ship, David, you happen to notice that one of these gazers is kind of sticking behind Dwarf for some reason. Just almost more of a curious look at its eye, like, oh, I don't know, as he's following Dwarf around. Dwarf doesn't notice that.
No,
and
I'm
No.
hauling ass.
and
Dwarf is
Syra,
a
you
straggler.
also happen to notice it, but Ulu, not so much.
Can I see it now?
I'm not gonna say anything. I want him to have a pet.
Nope, I rolled a 10.
Nope, it just kind of is avoiding your. Oh, there, got the eye. Kind of avoiding your eyesight. Like an eye floater, basically. Except, yeah, it's a literal eyeball that's floating. Huh. Okay. Didn't think of that when I was saying eye floater, but yeah.
I want to yell behind me. Come on, boy. Let's go.
What are you guys talking to?
I'm gonna call Tarto. Tarto,
Contact Tarto.
the package has been retrieved and we are en route.
All right, get back to the ship. This planet
Get
gives
us
me
the
the
hell out of
creeps.
here.
Also,
Right where we were
Blade.
before. Come on.
how was that muffin?
Honestly, you've ruined me for all other muffins. Thank you for that.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Syra, did you want to persuade the gazer to follow along, or?
Yes, I
Yes.
do.
Okay, sure. Roll for persuasion.
Oh, 11.
Seems a little uncertain about it.
Hang on.
Come on, pretty please. You could do it.
I'm gonna
Persuasion
cast
master.
Speak with Animals.
The Choco Boy.
And I'm
Oh,
going to
love
speak to
Blorf
this thing.
thinks I'm talking to it.
Good boy.
And I'm going to persuade it while I'm still booking my ass towards the ship. You, Nat 20. You should come with us. Get out of this forsaken place. Away from those morons.
Come on, good boy.
Well, it's not an animal, but
Oh,
You-
yeah, you're right.
somehow you convey the actions with.
Come on. I'm still bolting my ass, running it like crazy.
So, yep. Now this gazer is following along.
Do I see it yet?
Well, it's definitely just zipping by you now to take a look at or follow along with David.
Oh, that's what you guys were talking to.
Yeah, wait to be. You're moving very quickly. That's fine. Let's just go. Do we make it back to the ship yet?
Yep. You make it back to the ship, and
Woo!
uh,
I don't know what we were running from, but that's cardio.
yep. You climb back up the rope ladder, and Bozon Tardo, as there, takes back the sending stone, the bag of holding, and eyes the gazer that's now looking like a happy little puppy near David. Let's just go.
Yes, indeed. Here.
I want to pet it.
Yes, you can
You
have
pet
it.
the
Take it.
eyeball.
I don't want it.
All right. Let's see. Roll for, I guess, animal handling.
Uh,
24.
Oh,
alright,
yeah,
should be
dude.
me.
You go over to pet him and it just leans right into it and you just stroke him carefully on his eye stalks. And
Oh.
just like a little floating puppy ball.
You know what? I'm gonna name you Toto.
Okay. Well, that's okay. Wow. Gazer named
Tornado and
Toto.
Toto. Should have been called Dorothy.
What kind of treats does it take?
I have no clue how to
Yeah,
feed
I'm
this thing.
gonna-
I'm gonna have to research.
I'm gonna try to hide another one of these muffins. I'm gonna toss, give it over to Syra. One of these. One of these to it.
I'm gonna
Guaranteed
trim it
hit.
in half. Give it half a muffin.
At the end of its next short rest, it gains an additional 1d8 hit points.
Okay.
All right. Well, it's still happily following along with Syra after that bit of petting. So yeah, it happily gobbles up that half a muffin and just kind of freezes, staring off into space in what you can only assume is sheer bliss.
Oh, good Toto.
While this is going on, I'm taking off the bag. I'm going to hand it to Tarto. I'm like, here is your meteorite. Those were 2 spectators in that cave, along with some of those things, and a giant white ogre.
Well, and you all look none worse for the wear.
Oh,
Impressively
yes,
done.
By no means do we take any damage. Now, I'm going to go stand in that corner and throw up, possibly, from all the running.
All right. Hey. Worse things have happened after things like that.
I
Hey,
start puking.
Come
and I
on,
just give her
Sarah.
a
I
thumbs
know
up.
you're listening, so let's get a move on. And the tyrant ship starts moving away from the spindle. All right. Well, now comes the easy part. Going home.
Hallelujah.
Right.
I doubt it's
Oh.
the easy part.
Well, with that, you have a rather leisurely trip back to the Spelljammer Academy aboard the tyrant ship.
I'll spend Ulu will spend that time conversing with Tarko and baking her special food goods. Gunpowder chowder muffins.
All right. Let's see. I'll make a couple of proficiency d20 rolls to see how well you cook. So I think that's your d20 plus 2. That's, I think, your proficiency. Yep.
It is. Yep. So there's a 16
Okay.
and a 13.
Okay. So, decent and passable. Well below, your one opening masterpiece, but still decent muffins. Or whatever else you're cooking.
The last one was a little dry.
Yep.
Yeah, a little dry.
Still perfecting the ingredients and how to make this thing.
Well, so overall, it's a few uneventful days, except for the revelation that Cirth is an excellent dragon chess player. And Tarto continues your training to keep your edge and stave off boredom. You've now memorized each and every card in the Wild Space Creature Silhouettes deck she brought along. Yeah.
Yay.
Wow.
And also, she's definitely starting, you could tell she's kind of starting to look forward to Ulu's cooking now. Who's taking full command of the Winston Ryback's old makeshift galley he set up. Plenty of old tools still lying around that survived the fires, so you got your cooking tools there.
His memory will live on through my food.
So you've gathered on the command deck at mealtime when Circe says, feels like an asteroid coming up on us. As the ship slows down, Circe remarks, I'm sure I've got it right, but please, go get a visual just to confirm. And Tarto hands you back the sending stone, just in case. Now, go stretch them legs, as she tears into her latest muffin with gusto.
Right. Let's see what we've got. Can't be any worse than spectators and augurs. I
Want us to
make my
what?
way.
Well, Toto decides to come along with you guys.
Oh no,
Yay, Toto.
I'm so scared.
All right, so we roll perception or investigation, or what would you like us to roll for looking?
Probably first move your characters to the command deck. Or
Oh,
wait, hang on. The holo deck. My mistake. Yeah. Yep. So that'd be the underside of the tyrant ship, like basically in the big bowl.
Yep.
Yep. Go ahead and make some perception checks.
perception.
Once again, I see nothing.
13.
Did I gain any of my spells back, by the way? Because I don't know how long it's been.
Oh, it's mentioned it's been a few days, so yeah, true. You can all roll long rests
rests.
to recoup whatever little you've lost. I think that's mostly David who lost a few spells.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
I was mostly cantrips.
That's okay. We got out of there without having to worry about a major fight, so I'm not gonna complain.
Did you make a perception check,
Did I?
David?
I'm looking right now. I don't need to do the long rest. Do the long rest alone. I need to see what I rolled. Rolled or not. Show him. I'll roll again. I thought I did, but I guess. 11.
Okay. Well, there's a rocky debris field that floats just outside your ship's air envelope. About half a mile away, a pockmarked asteroid rotates slowly. The asteroid is at least 3 times larger than your vessel, but other than that, nothing significant about it. So likely just a large object kind of disrupting your light speed travel, as is wont to do with spelljamming vessels. So yeah,
Well,
as
go ahead.
so as Cirith assumed, it's just an asteroid kind of disrupting your travels a little.
I pull out the
I-
sending stone. AT. There's a asteroid headed straight for us. It's disrupting us a little bit. Circe is right.
According to Cirith, he can easily avoid it. It's not really moving, but good to confirm that visual.
Indeed.
Suddenly, however, you see a strange distortion in space moments before a winged shark-like creature appears in front of you, as pictured here. It has blue skin, 4 wings, and a horn-like protrusion on its head. An armored figure rides on its back. The rider
Meditate.
calls to you, "Hail to you! I am Quitru of Spelljammer Academy. I have come to retrieve Micken Haverstance, who's suspected of sabotage."
We're kind of already on the way, bringing him back.
Hang on. Ulu. Stop for a second, please. Can we do a perception to see, can we tell it's a Githyanki?
That's pretty clear, yeah. You know, Githyanki have a pretty distinctive appearance, so it's a Githyanki woman.
I'm gonna look and I'm gonna quietly whisper to Ulu. This could be the one with the sabotage in the first place.
Might be right. Kind of distracted by her sick ride.
Indeed. Maybe we should invite her on board to retrieve target.
Well, yeah,
think
but Micken was already escorted on the Flighty Foundling before.
But does she know that?
Well, it doesn't seem like it so far.
Okay then.
Let's invite her under the ship.
I believe we should. Indeed. Yes, we do have the traitor aboard this ship. If you are here to take her, then him, yes, you should come aboard and we shall take you to him. We thank you for showing up.
And while you're here, I'll cook you some gunpowder chowder.
I'm merely here to retrieve him. I have no time for pleasantries. Please, just hand over Mick Haverstance and I can be on my way.
Well, we'll have to clear it with the captain first. Would you please come aboard so we can confirm that you are definitely here from the academy?
Captain? Who is captain here?
Why, of course, our beloved Gif.
I mean, I am the captain of this ship. I stand up straighter and pump my chest out a little bit.
Well, Ulu, make your deception roll.
Oh no.
I'm
Yep.
going to give you a bardic inspiration with that as well, so roll a d6. Or you can re-roll instead. Up to you.
Hmm.
You chose to
Okay.
roll.
Do we think a 12 will work?
Impressively enough, yes.
Wow.
Wow.
She eyes you, huh? Forgive me, I have not heard of your exploits, Captain, but
Well, when I said I was the captain, I meant I was co-captain. Me and T run a tight ship.
T?
Come on aboard. I'll introduce you.
I appreciate the offer, Captain, but again, I am merely here to retrieve Mick Haverstance. I really do not have time to dally.
Kind of look over
If you
at
keep
everybody
stalling
else.
like this, I may suspect you are in league with him. This
I'm
would
gonna
not
roll
bode well at
persuasion for
Spelljammer
this.
Academy.
And I'm going to say this. I'm going to roll persuasion. But, well, here's the thing. The boy himself is currently locked away, and we're very fearful that if not handled delicately by someone, possibly of your great stature, there's a chance he may try to take his own life. He seems to know a great deal about who had done this, and he is refusing to cooperate. It's very delicate. We may need someone of your strength, judging that you're a Githyanki, very cunning and very strong, to take them off this vessel. All right, I'll roll persuasion now.
I'm gonna try to act as David's hype man. Cunning.
26.
Oh, all right then. Yeah, with that, True comes closer on her ride and departs and enters the holodeck with you. Preening a little. Very well, I suppose that is reasonable.
Well,
Again,
yes,
though,
of
this
course.
this is a matter of time, and I
Oh.
really must just be on my way. So,
Completely understand. Completely understand. We thank you very much for this. I need to get some stuff out of my way.
and her, well, sky shark, whatever you want to call it, just kind of waits there menacingly.
Gonna hand it a muffin.
Well, we have them in the. Where are Tarto? They're in the cargo deck, right? Currently.
Oh, yep. They're actually on the command deck. Yeah, I should have moved them there. Yeah,
Okay.
a lot to keep track of.
I'll call Tarto on the sending stone. Captain Tarto, we have a visitor inbound. A most glorious and gracious visitor at that.
Tarto, your co-captain is Bozan Tarto.
I cast sleep. As I look over at Ulu with complete disgust.
All right, that goes off of hit points, right?
Yep, I got
Yeah.
roll 5d8.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, don't they
3,
both work?
4,
Don't they both
5.
work for the academy?
If this dude works for the academy.
Not to mention the fact that he tried to assassinate Tarto at one point. If we're talking outside the game here, all roads lead to this person being a bad person, and they tried taking out Tarto at one point. And now we're bringing her to her, not knowing that what has gone down. Ulu! Oh man. 27.
Not enough to put her to sleep.
Well, I hope y'all ready to rumble.
Yep, she waves off your attempt to put her to sleep. Yep, roll for initiative.
God.
What's wrong with Tarto?
I'll explain when we're done. Oof. Ulu! Ah!
It's a 5.
I rolled a 6.
11.
Oh my god.
All
You
right.
might be going first, guys.
It was
Yep.
probably lasted.
Well, Witcheru is first. Let's see. Oh, there's our map. Well,
Dumb ways to die.
he goes for Ulu first. Brings out a sizable greatsword. Ooh, 19 to hit. Yep.
That does break my armor class.
Yeah, I assumed as much. 9 slashing and
Ooh.
6 psychic.
Ugh, is that all you got?
No matter, I'll just have to dispose of you and then deal with him.
The only
All
thing
right.
you're dealing with is us, you treacherous worm.
David, you can follow up that scathing remark with an attack.
Great. Shit.
Should I call Tarto in for backup?
Well, let's leave it for your turn.
Hmm.
I'm going to cast Thunder Wave. I move to get Yankee. My loot. Sarah, where exactly are you, by the way? This is important to know.
What?
You're on the line in between. I don't know if you're on the
Oh.
left or the right. Okay, well, that's you chose.
I didn't choose anything.
Oh, okay. So here.
I don't
yeah,
care.
I would suggest it.
Okay.
Because it's a cone, so it goes out and it's gonna hit the Star Lancer as well. The dexterity save for it is 15.
Okay.
It's gonna be 3d8 damage.
Okay. She fails.
She's gonna get knocked back 10 feet.
Okay. Star Lancer succeeds.
Damage then. Yes, cast it. Piece of piece. I don't always have a problem with it. Oh. Thank you. That's what I wanted. I just wanted to roll the dice. 12 damage altogether.
Okay.
And she
So-
should be knocked back 10 feet.
Okay, and the Star Lancer takes half that.
Yes.
Okay. And
Let me double check that to make sure that's what it is. Yep, half damage. Not pushed.
yep. Well, she gets blown back and grits her teeth, and Star Lancer kind of just shakes and snarls. Syra, you're up after.
I'm gonna cast. Well, one last thing, real quick. Sorry.
Oh.
I got a bonus action I can do. I'll cast Bardic Inspiration on Syra. That's it.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do. I want to cast Inflict Wounds on the Githyanki lady. So let's try that.
Is that a ranged attack or is that
Oh, it's a touch. Never mind.
okay? I thought that's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not doing that. I'm not getting that close. We'll do
It wa-
Scorching Ray. I like
Ooh.
those. Let's see. I'm using at their second spell level slot, so 3 rays. 2 at the Githyanki and 1 at the Star Lancer.
Or Lancer now.
Okay, and dexterity saving throw, I take it.
No, I have to do an attack roll.
Oh.
An 11 for the Star Lancer.
Nope.
Okay. All right, now the Githyanki rolls. 23 to hit for her.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, and that does 4 damage. Woo. And then the next ray, 12 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, fair. Okay,
Yep.
that's my turn.
Goes wide on the Star Lancer and scorches Quittru's shoulder.
Yeah.
Did you use any of the inspirational dice there?
No, I did not. I forgot.
Ah!
I forgot.
All right. Well, now it's the Star Lancer's turn.
Yay!
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Surely he can't fit in here.
Well, it's a big old bowl, so he just has to fly
Yeah.
in, basically.
Yeah,
Surely he
that's
won't come
very
down here.
Ooh,
Well, he goes speeding towards David, but
not
you manage
shocked.
to sidestep with a nice bit of pirouette, and
Ugh,
Star Lancer just speeds right by.
that's a shame.
You know,
It's
you're
a
going
beautiful
all
beast.
Matador on him. Ole!
Ha-ha! Playing
Aha.
my lute. Dun 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 dun
With the boss
dun.
music.
Yes.
But I fed
Charles,
you a
as you
muffin.
sidestep him. It refused. In which case, it's Ulu's turn.
All right. To be fair, Ulu doesn't know who this Githyanki is because I don't know who this Githyanki. I forgot who this person is.
So yeah, you're allowed to call Tarto on the, what do you call it, sending stone without taking up your turn if you want.
Tarto, T, come in.
As long as you don't make it a long conversation, but yeah, what is it?
We got that guest that I talked to you about. She's attacking us with her four-winged shark monster.
I'll be
No.
right there.
No, Dick, thank you. Love you. Hang it up.
What was that?
Losing connection.
Ulu, I'm going to tell you something very important. It is that woman, that horrible creature over there, who killed Ryback.
He got very slowly turns towards the Githyanki. Let's see. I am going to cast Hunter's Mark onto the Githyanki. And I think that is all.
Is that a bonus
Oh,
action?
it's a bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark onto Githyanki. Bad guy. And take aim with my bow. This is for Ryback, you son of a bitch.
That's more like it.
Does
I
an
am no
18 hit?
son. 18, that hits.
You ugly bitch, take this. I hit her for 10.
Okay. And I think you do bonus damage from the Hunter's Mark.
I do one additional d6 damage from the Hunter's Mark. 2. Let's see. Do I want to? No, she's probably too strong. I'm just gonna do the extra d6. I was gonna try to move her 15 feet. Let's do the additional d6. An additional 3, and I'm going to add my Astral Spark to that to do an additional 2 points of force damage.
You're making a damage sandwich over here.
A
Damn witch.
sandwich. A damn witch?
A damn witch.
I'm gonna kill you, and then I'm gonna take your shark. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Well, yeah, she's not looking so hot now and starting to look a little concerned from the looks of things, which means Blorf, hey, your turn.
Oh, it is? Oh my.
Kick her ass, Blorf.
Blorf's
If
going
possible,
into.
can we leave her alive? I have questions.
I will
Some of her
try.
within an inch of her life.
Aim to punch her straight in the face. With 17 to hit.
That hits.
I'm betting sleep would knock her out now.
7 damage.
Actually, yes.
Yep, 7 damage.
And my bonus action, I go to sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg, Johnny! Sweep the leg, Bluff! Sweep the leg!
Oh, I'll be sweeping 19.
Oh yeah.
Let's clean up. 5 damage. Is she prone? Did I sweep successfully enough?
Was that the purpose of your action, or is there a
Yeah,
strength
yeah.
saving throw? I guess roll against her strength.
Alright.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Oh, Katankies are strong too. This is fun.
19.
The battle of wills, but so far it was neck and neck. It's well, leg and leg, but somehow she's still able to just keep standing a little longer.
Yeah.
It was close, really close. Well, yeah. After punching her in the face like that, she's definitely not looking so hot. And damn you all! hang
Damn
on.
you! You traitor scum.
Well, with that, she casts Misty Step,
Get back, you coward.
hops onto her Star Lancer.
Oh god.
This isn't over. As she clearly is making ready to run like hell. Luckily, it's David's turn.
Sleep. Sleep.
Starlight step onto the back of this thing with her.
Oh no. Dude.
I will not let someone who takes someone so important to us escape. And I'm going to cast sleep on her. Second level. Try this again. That what did I say? 5d8.
I think that's what you said last time. Yeah.
Here, so I can see it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $25.
Oh yeah. She's asleep, and let's see how does fall damage work again? She's not going to stay on this ride. I think that was like a D6 bludgeoning or something.
Based off, I forgot how many feet to fall.
Oh, yep. She falls off her Star Lancer and hits the deck pretty hard, but it's more of a she's down, but not out. But she's unconscious from sleeping.
Okay.
No, Syra, you're up. The Star Lancer roars in rage.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
Right, the giant four-winged shark monster.
See where you're going. Okay. Getting what you're putting down here. Where is he? Oh. Okay.
Yes.
I'm just gonna
Oh.
use Scorching Ray again because I don't want to go near that thing. I'm gonna try and hit him again.
Okie dokie.
22.
Oh, that hits.
Yay! That does 10 damage.
Phew.
And then I get 3 of these things, so bear with me here. Dirty 20.
That hits.
Yeah, yeah. And that does 3 damage. And then one more. And 9.
Hit. Okay, no good.
Yeah, no. Okay. I feel better.
No. You can start to smell some grilled shark creature as it snarls in anger at you.
Oh joy! I love being on the back of this thing.
I didn't hit you. You're fine.
Yeah.
But did you die?
We'll find out, won't we?
You're fine.
Well, make a dexterity saving throw, David, as this thing is trying to shake you off.
Eight.
Nope, you go tumbling off.
Whee!
Make an acrobatics roll to see how well you land.
Wasn't me.
19.
Okay, you land safely.
Blade pose.
Oh, still playing my lute as I land on the ground. Epic.
All right. Well, the Star Lancer zips over and grabs the Githyanki in his mouth and then starts flying away.
Oh, we did not think about that.
Put it to sleep.
Someone doesn't want us to have her.
Pull out a rope and I lasso and I throw it at the Githyanki.
With that, Tarto now comes up from the command deck. And, oh, that's what you meant by a winged shark.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yep, a Star Lancer. He doesn't quite know what the name is, but yes, a Star Lancer.
Well then, let's lance this boil of a Star Lancer.
See?
All right, she brings out a musket, takes aim. Oh yeah, she hits.
Oh yeah.
Oh dang, okay, blam. Yeah, that's takes a big old chunk out of this flying shark as it's trying to get away. Basically shoots off its tail and another good part of its ass in the process. Think you can cook that up, Hippo Boy?
Most definitely.
All right, then. Sounds good. Well, Ulo, you can follow up on that.
And I draw my bow and I look longingly at her musket before I shoot. 23.
That hits.
5. But I will also roll my d6 additional damage. An additional 5, and I'm going to hit it with my last astral spark. So a total of 12 damage.
Yeah, yep. Well, more of its ass goes missing, and one of its wings is starting to get blown off. So yeah, it's just barely flapping along now. Glorf, you're up.
How high up is it right now?
Let's see. What was the speed on this thing? About 10 feet. It didn't get too high to so that it could, snatch up the Githyanki.
All right. Try to run up and jump and try to do like a Xena maneuver. Do some multi kicks on it and its ass. Lack of ass anymore. So
Oh, I want to go all Liu Kang kicks on him.
yeah, it's same thing. Chaw. What is
Get
that?
'em.
15 to hit on the first strike.
That hits the Star Lancer.
Oh yeah. Get your non-ass kicked. 7.
Yep, and you bust another wing in with your kick.
And now we do flurry of blows. Ooh, that's a 24 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Then we'll roll for the second one. Ooh, that was a nat 1. It's like a 6. The first one hits.
Oh, with that, you manage to strike something right between the wings that's like a nerve cluster or something, and the Star Lancer goes down and plows into the wall of the chamber.
Well, I was gonna say an added bonus, it would go prone anyway, with the flurry of blows activated.
This thing just slams its horn into the side of the wall, but it bounces off and just flops onto its back dead, with the Gift Yankee just barely managing to land with, not too hard of a landing as it flops out of this thing's mouth. Star Lancer is dead and Quitru is still unconscious.
Yes. Quick, get the rope.
Yep.
Higher up.
Yeah. Tarto, that I believe is your traitor among your group. I would definitely suggest tying her up and questioning her.
Sounds like a
Dust
good
mys-
bet.
Dust
And,
myself off a
wait.
bit.
Hang on. And she holds up one of Quitru's hands and shows a tattoo on it that you realize resembles the symbol that was on the plates that sabotaged the simulation chamber. Not to mention that Micken had also mentioned a Gith Yankee woman with a tattoo on her hand. Well, this is certainly starting to tie together to be an interesting picture.
Quite indeed.
I'll have to have Cirth examine this just to be sure it's authentic. But this Voketh fellow is definitely going to have a lot to answer for if it comes to be true.
That being said, though, Tarto, what exactly is that mark on her hand? What does it mean?
Oh, fair. You've been involved in enough of this already. It belongs
Yeah.
to a Mercane named Vokath. He's a bit of a astral sea arms dealer, merchant of all sorts. And fact is, the head of the academy, Mert the Merciless, and him don't know the full details, but they don't quite get along after some issues in the past. So, not unheard of to think that they'd start having a bit of a fight over things like this. There are things that might be a little out of character for Vokath, but, who's to say when it comes to a grudge?
Hmm.
Still,
This far is quite indeed ridiculous. It cost Ryback his life.
yeah, definitely got a lot to answer for then. Hopefully, Miss here will be able to give us some answers. Well, with that, she gets the rope and carefully ties up Quitru. Might as well bring her to the command deck so Cirth can also look her over. So you can all head over that way if you guys like. Well, Cirth steps out of the spell jamming helm and notes that they've been keeping an eye on things from the spell jamming helm, so at least saw the battle winding down, and commends you on taking down especially that fearsome Star Lancer creature. That was no small feat. And Tarto points out the tattoo on her hand, which Cirth starts to look over carefully and casts a few spells on it, most likely detect magic. Finally, they know, this is a fake. Which definitely throws Tarto for a loop. Wait, a fake? Yes, I'm familiar with Vokath's sigil. Fact is, they're something like a message spell embedded in them. He only gives it to his most trusted people, and this is not magical. This is merely a tattoo. I think someone is trying to frame Vokath.
I knew it.
Fuck, says
I'm
Tarto.
just gonna look at
Nothing can
Huo
be
and shake
simple,
my
can
head.
it? Well, definitely have to get her awake and answer some questions then. Pretty boy, and she turns to David. Anything
Huh?
special to wake her up, or
Nope, it's whenever she decides to wake up.
Blorf reaches over and slaps her in the face, non-lethal, and just kind of like a.
yeah, fair. What? Oh, ancestors.
Yes, hi. How are you? Still
I've
playing my
been
little
there.
head nod.
I can imagine, says Tarto. I can also imagine you could understand why we'd have a few questions for you. Yes, I can certainly understand that. All right, then. First question. Who do you work for? Okath. Wrong answer, and Tarto smacks her upside the head.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we've already checked out your little sigil, and it doesn't add up, miss, so try another one. Anyone else want to get in on this? Good fun.
Why did you kill Ryback?
Who?
I slap her. Blorf?
Who do you work for?
Okath.
Try again.
Roll intimidation.
Oh no. A -1 in that. That's a 5.
Yep. Oh, she just glares at you defiantly.
Anybody else would like to take a turn?
Hmm.
Zara?
Well, I want to use my burning hands when I slap her, but I don't want to kill her.
Well, you can just specify you're not going for the kill shot with this. So, it's just a
Okay.
burning palm across the face. Long enough to hurt, not enough to.
A little scorch mark.
I want to do that. Who do you
I think
work
it's-
for?
Well, I think it's fair to say roll intimidation with advantage then. I feel that's fair.
Okay, rolled a 21. And then I'm going to roll again. Just, hey, natural 20.
There we go.
Blorf
So
is
22.
impressed.
I don't know, okay? It's not Vocath, but I'm just a mercenary, okay? I just do what I'm paid. Not even the captain, I'm the first officer. I was just supposed to infiltrate the academy, stir up some trouble, and, then deal with the troublemakers we instigated, like this Micken Haverstand's kid. Wouldn't let a loose end run around like that, but I generally don't know who I work for. I'm just following orders.
Indeed.
Do we
Maybe-
believe her?
Roll insight.
You don't want
Just
to believe her.
smack her again. Fine, 12.
9.
You're both reasonably certain she's telling the truth.
I'm gonna use persuasion on her.
Ooh, good cop, bad cop?
Mhm.
Is that what we're doing?
There's so many bad
Sure.
cops here. We need one good cop.
26.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say this though. You've killed a very high decorated officer within this fleet academy. You should know that. The chances of you escaping from here or even seeing the light of day are next to none. I'll give you that. But if any information that you can give to possibly lead to who sent you to do the things you have done by infiltrating the academy, there's a chance to maybe either lighten your sentence or your death will be less severe. I give you those choices.
I mean, you're not really selling this for me. I'm a mercenary. I'm expecting to die, but fine, okay. I definitely want to stay away from the chick with the burning hands.
Quite.
Can she just at least take a step back first? Seriously? All right. Look, yeah, I generally don't know who we work for. I'm just one of several mercenaries hired to cause some upheaval at the academy, and the only one who might have a chance of knowing who we generally work for would be my captain, Mustaf Schultz. Uh, he's back on the ship just past the asteroid, but I doubt he stuck around after the shitstorm I made of things here.
Who else is in
Seriously,
the
just
academy that has infiltrated us?
it's a bunch of different cells, okay? We're just one mercenary group. I I was, stirring up some stuff. Then after that kid left the academy to hop on this ship, we chased him down to keep an eye on things. And so unfortunately, yeah, I don't know who else might be at the academy causing up trouble now. They could even just be searching the rest of the realm space looking for the kid or some of our other uh, associates that we made at the
Interestingly.
academy.
Well, can you at least tell us the name of your group? Your mercenary group must have a name of some sort. You can't all just fly under no banner.
We're the fearsome gifts. Not my
Gifts and
choice.
Gifts.
Yeah, our captain's a gift, not a gift. So yeah, his choice.
Correct. Well, Captain Tarto, I seem to be out of sorts when it comes to questions. I don't know much more we can get out of her. I leave what's left up to you, in my humble opinion. And I just shake my hands a bit and walk out, just playing my lute.
All right. Well, Tarto asks if decides to follow up on the interrogation a little. Starts asking about the captain she's talking about and what